Hey guys, welcome back to another 25-0 video on PokerStars, playing some Zoom. Really love Zoom, I prefer just getting in many hands during a session, I think, rather than reg tables. Although I've not really given them a go, apparently they're much higher EV. I just prefer playing some Zoom, and I think this is the fastest way to improve, so yeah. It's currently Saturday right now. Still playing 25-0 because I'm not able to complete the challenge for this week, the rig back challenge, so yeah, just waiting for tomorrow so then I can hop back onto 50-0. Free bet here with the ace king, gonna go for big bet on the flop. We turn a king, it's a pretty interesting turn. Thing is if I check back, I don't think he's gonna bluff too much, so I think I'd rather go small, and then we can still stack king queen on the river, and then he might get induced to a small size on the turn. We're always just calling off, even if it doesn't feel that good. Opening king 8 off and folding king 3 here. So apparently you can do overbets on these boards, but I think with the spade I can probably double barrel on some turns, and maybe even triple, try and get them to fold an ace or something. Jack 7 off here on the button. This is pretty loose, but there's 2 recreationals here, so I'm going to try and open a bit wider. This guy calls from the small blind. So yeah, this is a perfect example, a reg wouldn't really do this. They would either 3-bet or fold. Gonna open Jack 4, that's a bit loose, but again, it's a recreational. And the ace 4, I think I'm gonna go for a c-bet. I think check's also fine. Opening 8s from MP. Get 3-bet there. I think I'll defend king 5 off it. I know it's... no, I'll actually fold it. I think you're supposed to defend king 8 off there. Hit a set here. I'm gonna go for a check raise. And it's calling the 8s here. This guy cold calls. Okay, just going for the check raise. The guy shoves. Interesting. That guy is not happy with this play. And let's pick up a straight here. And we got 3-bet here. It's kind of a lot of action. I mean, you'd think he's sorry, my throat. You think he's never folding, so I'm just gonna jam. See what he does. I think you can just 3-bet aces, ace king. Now he's just hating life, but I think I have too many perceived bluffs. Nice. Yeah, I have just too many queen jacks in his mind. Okay, let's hope to hold. Nice. See that big on this. Pretty wet flop. Yeah, check raise here. It's one of those, like, I think in theory you're supposed to call it. I guess I will give it a call actually. He just has so many draws, like 5, 6, 6, 7, 10, 9, Jack 10. That's got that now. And yeah, just gonna fold a turn. Fold, king 5 off. And gonna ISO here. I don't know if I want fold equity or not. I probably do. I actually probably don't. Like I'll dominate like a lot of hands if I hit top pair. So I go a bit smaller. And here I'm just gonna sit out because quite deep there. I'll open another table though. Okay, so this Baruch guy has came along. Just gonna check the flop. And I'm gonna see bet on the right. Interesting turn. It just depends whether we think we can get this guy to fold like 4s, like ace 5 type of stuff, like 6s. I think we can. We're blocking like the Jack X region of his range, but we do get shoved on. It's just is what it is. I'm not entirely sure in this barrel because we probably do have like better bluffs, like a king queen, you know, like queen 10, all that sort of stuff. It just depends if we can get him to fold like 7s, really, I think. This is a bit of a weird bet from this guy, like I don't know why he's betting now. But seems pretty close. He could just have some 10. Let's play a bit passively on the turn, so I'm just gonna let it go. Came along here with the ace deuce, multi-way, just trying to hit like a flush. The Jack 5 suited. I think you can 3-bet this some of the time, so I'm gonna do it because he seems to be quite tight. This is quite unfortunate. I think it's just a fold. You'd imagine this guy has turned like a set or 10-9. It looks like we got there, but like fold is still the correct play. I'm 99% sure. Yeah, expecting this guy to turn up with 8s when he flats from MP. We get a 3-bet here for a small size, but he's got a 1% 3-bet, so we're looking at a really tight range. So even if we get a nice price, like we're just up against nutted hands too often. I just finished the, I don't know what it's called, like the poker gold thing made by GG. I just finished watching that now. It does seem like a really good show. Like all the people in there, like interesting, and like the game format's also like really interesting. Like I don't fully understand it all yet because it's just episode 1. Like I don't know how it works out in the later rounds, like how the chips like transfer over. But yeah, it's like edited like really nice. And like, yeah, as I said, like all the characters, well, not characters, like people, they're just like, yeah, it's like a good mix. So I'm like, yeah, I'm excited to watch episode 2 really, but I don't know if that's gonna come out like tomorrow or next week. Not too sure. I've also been thinking about getting into tourneys, but some guy in like the Epiphany Discords, like, I don't know, he's just saying it's like they're really tough, like high variance, which, yeah, it's definitely true, but he's also recommends me to play like 2 tables when I start out, so yeah, this tourney grind is actually going to be much tougher than what I originally thought, I think. So I might have to start studying like tourney play now on the side. I'm gonna raise here. I think that's not a correct size. I'm gonna try and punish him. And then here, pretty sure I see about this flop. I think I still got the best hand. A good amount on the turn. Gonna go half pot just to make sure he calls like 4s and 5s. And hope to be ahead, but I don't expect to win an insane amount. Okay, got jacks under the gun. This green guy is like a whale, so kind of hoping that he gets involved. From Denmark. Danish players are actually so mental, like they bluff like crazy. I'm gonna call ace queen offsuit here. And he just shoves the flop, that's crazy. Jacks, I'm gonna just bet small, try and get value from the 8s and then check back. I actually pick up a boat here, cool. Alright, just hope like an ace pays us. Yeah, he snap folded, so he probably just had a hand like pocket 8s. So my plan on the turn worked out pretty well. Interesting, we get free bet here. Buy the button. Nah, I'm not gonna 4 bets. Just gonna wash the hand. Alright, just folds. This actually might be a bit loose with the... No, I think it's fine. I think I'm getting confused. The ranges and the small blinds. But I was just like very concerned because that guy seems to be quite a aggro reg. Gonna open ace-8 off here. These people seem quite passive. And the ace-10, I don't really know what to do on this turn, to be honest. I wonder if I can just like overbet here. Block in Jack X floats. Try and fold like 7s. Maybe some like ace queens that are flattered. Because he has a pretty low free bet stat. Nice. I'm gonna fold 6-4 here. free bet ace 10 off, just about. This guy has 8s in his 4-bet range, that's wild. I think there actually is a spot where you can have 8s in your 4-bet range. I think it might be button versus cutoff, but I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. If I had to guess, it would be that or obviously big blind versus full blind. But then like the problem with that hand is like if you do a big blind versus small blind, you 4-bet 8s and the guy jams, like it's probably worth a call, right? Like you're flipping against ace king, ace queen, that might shove on you. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up actually, I'm kind of curious now. Just gonna bet again with jacks. Obviously can't be behind to a queen, but other than that, should be fine. And yeah, this might be a bit thin here, but I think by the timing, like when he snap checks the river, I don't think he has a bunch of queen X. So I think I can get paid here by like 10s, 9s, 8s, maybe like ace 5 of hearts. Just take it down. This guy is opening into like a recreational. Don't know how much he knows about that, but hopefully he's a bit weaker and then I can get away with 3-betting 7s here. This is kind of borderline though. I should kind of give him a bit more respect. Yeah, we do get punished. Gonna call here with the 8 and this turn is a bit dicey. I think I'm gonna lead it. I expect him to just call like a bunch of jack X, like queens on the turn, and then if he raises, he's like very polar, so we can actually just call down. So yeah, when he calls, we're just probably behind now, and I'm wondering if I can do something crazy here, but I don't think I'm going to. I think his range is a bit strong. I don't know if I want to try and get ace jack to fold. My line seems kind of dubious. King 9 here. Just gonna give up. Could be ahead of queen 10 still. Jack 7, fair enough. So just thinking about a value bet. I forgot to mention, I could have still been ahead of like ace 10, king queen if it didn't want to raise the turn. So I think I'm alright with how I play that hand. Like, you know, when I donk only a third, I only have to be ahead like, well, I mean like I just only have to be like correct like 25% of the time. Like he might fold some, he might make some mistakes if he starts like raising too much against this sort of play. So I think all in all it's fine. Maybe not an ideal spot, but interesting here. I think this is a very bad hand to bluff with, but yeah, fair enough. Wasn't risking a lot. So I'm free suited against someone with a high VPIP, and he min raises. Be called in. And King Jack here, very small free bet, also going to be called in. If he goes a third, I think I'll float. But anything bigger, I think I'm just out. Yeah. c-bet here with king jack. Be barreling, trying to get him to fold like 8x. Nice. Interesting turn. I think I like overbet here. Try and get him to fold like ace highs. I don't think ace highs when a hero called a turn. Even something like pocket fives might just feel like it's close and muck it. Free bet ace 10. This guy's a bit of a nit and this guy's a fish, so hopefully we don't get attacked too much. And actually gonna be donking this board. It's very good for our range. And I think we have a nice hand. It would suck if he raises. I might actually just free bet if he raises. But him having a raise in range is very strong. Gonna bet again, try and get him to fold like ace queen, ace king type of hands. Nice. This guy tank opens. I don't know how much I want to read into that, but I'll go for the free bet. And yeah, just gonna wrap this up now. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.